Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 Western BCA Championship here in Lincoln City, Oregon. This is Summerfield with Bad Boys TV coming to you live from the Chinook Winds Casino and Resort. We got two tables going here. This is a team event. This is for 5th, 6th. We're starting to get there. This is Payne's +2 on the right, Goodfellas on the left. Goodfellas in the black and yellow. Payne's in the darker color shirts. At the table right now we have... This is Lonnie Payne. Lonnie is playing Mike Barroso. So these guys have had to play some good pool to get here. I'm excited to see what happens. Team day is always an adventure. I'm going to do my best to keep track of things. Thanks for tuning in and putting up with us. Lonnie kind of got a tough spread here. Made a ball on the break. Looks like that 12 goes off the 3. And that solves some of his problems. That 10 ball is still in a pretty tough spot. Not really sure how we'll go about this. If the 15 goes right now, I like doing that. 15's kind of a tough cut in the side. The 1 ball's blocking it in the lower left-hand corner, blocked in the lower right-hand corner by the 2 ball. If you can deal with that right now, I think now's the time. 9 ball, a decent breakout ball for the 10. It's looking like he's heading down table. Oh, man. All right, well, almost able to pocket that 15 ball, taking that over, and Solid's got their work cut out for him. 3 stuck behind that 10 ball. 1 doesn't pass the 13. This is Mike Barroso stepping to the table. These guys out of Boise, Idaho, it says, Southwest Idaho. They play out of the Pocket, the Firehouse, and I want to give a big shout out to Western BCA for having them. Carlin Kidder, the reigning world champion of the gold division. I just saw him win that down in Las Vegas. Pretty incredible shot there. And he's got to have a team of them to have gotten here. Again, this is for 7th, 8th. Winner goes on to play again later tonight, I imagine. So that means 7th, 8th, 5th, 6th, 3rd, 4th, or 4th, 3rd finals. Got 5 matches left. We still have a lot of team action to go. So one of these teams hopefully has a bunch of pool left to play. And it is an elimination round, a B-side round. So one of these teams going home with a check. Mike looking good here with solids. Doesn't want to wait too long to deal with that 1-3 and might be going into it right now. Plays that with some inside. Making contact, man. That's just unfortunate outcome. It's asking a lot to get through a couple balls and have it open up, but still hope for a little better outcome than that. Ooh, it's a hard road to get over there using the 5 ball. I might think about playing off the 1 and making his 13 ball. I also might think about comboing the 3-1 to make the 13 and see if I can find a safe there. At this point, I really don't want to make the 5 because that's my only ball to get to the 3-1. And you definitely need to free up that lower left-hand side of the table if you're not going to break it out. There is a line to break it out. I mean, you can pocket that 5 ball in the corner, in the side, come back across table. I think this is smart. Unfortunately, he's got to hit it pretty thin. Always trying the bank. Bank was there. Excellent try. 1 ball, I think, kind of tied up that 14. So Lonnie coming in to see what he can do with this table. This one's not a walk in the park. If he's got the angle to nudge that 1, now's the time to do it. Just rolling that ball forward. It might pass the 1 ball. If it passes the 1, He might just be waiting to play that one last, but boy, I don't know that it does. A shot weaving right around that 11 ball. All right, weighted. That 14 ball either passes or he's got to plan off the 13. I'm not sure which. Does look like he's got the angle to get over there. Well, I wish I had a better angle to be able to tell you what he's looking at. 14 ball. Just to me doesn't look like it passes. It looks like it's going into that rail, but let's see what he's got up his sleeve. I like taking over the pocket, but unfortunately I think it's going to put him on the 5 ball. And the 5-3 you can get around the table a lot. Probably get on the backside of that 1. So got to cook something up here. And it did go. Wow, nice control there, coming back to the stand on the top side of the table. Leaves himself a cut on this 8 ball. Well played there by Lonnie Payne. Excellent shot. Taking down game number 1, and that puts Payne +2 on the board, 1-0. Going back to table 10, that's Carlin Kidder at the table as we speak. Reigning world champion. That's pretty cool to be able to say. You don't have to mention that gold division stuff, just reigning world champion. It's got a good ring to it. Wow, has a nice little kick over to that 5 ball after somebody played a tight safe on him. Gets a hit, not able to hide the ball, but work cut out for him over there with for Blade Longmire. Blade looking at starting on the 13, looking at running into the 15-9. Might have wanted to not move that ball. He's got a long cut up the rail on this 9. Does look like the 15 passes the 8 to go in that corner. We're going to go back to table 9. I apologize. Break is underway, and we have in the blue long sleeve Scott Zurich. Excuse me. So Scott Zurich at the table. It's their break. So this is off the break. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. 1 ball down. I think I like stripes. Got a good opening shot. Nothing tied up. They both look pretty good. I mean, this is a terrific spread. So 11 ball, just want to make sure you don't even deal with that 4 ball. Does a nice job staying away from it. 10 to the 9. 9 leads you wherever you want to go. I would just want to get myself pretty straight on the 15 off the 9. Left himself a decent angle here. He can throw that 9 ball in, but it looks like he might have to go down to the rail. I do not want to be on the top side of that 13-14. So I think he's going to need to go to that foot rail and back out for the 15. He can also go with the 15 now and use the 9 for the key ball. And that, from the position he's in now, that might be the move. That's what he's looking at. To roll this ball in. He went for the breakout. All right, now he's got to get on the top side of that 6 to play the 13 up the rail. Looks like he might have the angle to do it now. I think I would have just wanted to roll down there and be on the back side of it. This complicates things just a little bit, but still very doable out. Trouble with this is you want to be pretty straight on the 13, but I'm not sure if the angle is enough to get you on top of the 6. Yeah, this is one of those you just got to take your medicine. Fire this ball up the rail. You can play the 9. You could probably shoot the 9 up the table and come back and hope for a shallower angle, but you're already on the 13. You know it's possible. That 1-5-3 is probably going to have to do something with that upper right-hand corner pocket. So roll that ball in, hope you can jaw it if you miss it, and, I mean, obviously hope to make it and leave yourself on this 9 ball. Cut up the rail here. Wow, pretty shot. Oh, man, gets a rough rub off that 4 ball. I think we're going to see a jump cue here. Yeah, I mean, the kick is there if you don't like jumping it. I mean, if you draw that line straight from the center of the pocket straight to that middle diamond, he's pretty much on the kick line at the 9 ball. So probably kicking right about at the middle diamond, maybe just a hair past, because you're not going for the back of the pocket, you're going for the far side of the pocket. Let's see what he chooses here. You do just have a piece of that 9 ball, but you got to hit a piece of it. So he's lining up just past that center diamond. Don't want to hit this ball hard. Wow, look at that shot, get in the hole. Man, he couldn't have hit it much better than that. Hit the top side of the ball, a nice safe, I mean, smart kick. That was a great shot. Doesn't pay out, unfortunately, but does leave his opponent with a tough one. I might think about playing safe here. I like calling safe, cutting the 3 ball at the lower right-hand corner pocket and playing into the 1. Most likely you're going to get separation. You're going to leave that same kick as last time. Yeah, I mean, if you're confident in the 4 ball, you can kind of have the same outcome shooting this. Just got to, what, you're going to go from the 4 to the 6 or hope to stay under the 7? Yes, that's what I mean. Now the 6 is out of the equation. I guess your safety's a lot easier from here. You can play the 1 out of there and freeze between the 3-5 and take the 1 rail kick away. Well, one of the 1 rail kicks. I guess you can always kick head rail and out. It's an awful nice shot. It's a bummer those balls tie up, and the way this fella kicks, I mean, this is a little tougher one. The object ball is twice the distance from the kick rail that the cue ball is. So he's going to want, I mean, about a third the distance from the cue ball to the rail. That's going to be your kick line. Really natural shape here as long as you kick and make this ball. Guess it's reached out over the table. I take that for granted being a taller player. Reaching over an entire table is a hard place to cue from. And I mean, this is even a hard place for me to cue from, and I'm 6'5", so that's something to factor in for sure. I still think he's going to end up kicking off that head rail, but we will see. Again, this is Scott Zurich. Scott playing for the Paynes +2 out of Yakima, Washington. And I missed a game over here. I'm not sure if Carlin got that one over there. I'll go check the score here in 1 sec. It's just me. I'm going to do my best to keep an eye on it. Feel free to yell at me in the chat room if you know what's going on and I don't. I guess you're going to have a hard time knowing what's going on the table we're not showing. That's challenging. No amount of rerun will help with that. Okay, lining up the single rail kick. This is one that's really easy to go wide. You're kicking at such a soft speed, and you really only have half the ball. Excellent effort. Still got their work cut out for him. That brings Mr. Jones, Todd Jones, back to the table. This guy's out of Boise, Idaho. Big fans of John Schmidt. Todd is a Tony Chohan fan. I can see that. Tony's a baller. T-Rex, the beast. Looks like he might have got on the side of the 7 ball. The 1 is the only real issue at this point. So you definitely want to get yourself nice and straight on the 1 ball here. 1-1 or 2-0? 1-1, thank you. Sorry about that. It's on badboys.tv. So go to YouTube and then badboys.tv. Gets himself nice and straight. Probably going to have to nudge this 3 ball off the 5. Looks like it's going right towards the pocket. That one, you either want to make sure you draw to not touch that ball or kind of hit it a little more full. Got pretty fortunate there. So 3 going in the lower right-hand corner pocket. Oh, no way. I was going to say all you want to do is stick out of that 8-9 region. And that's why, man, just bumping into balls, anything can happen. Who would have thought that 9 ball has been hit twice now and still hasn't fallen? I don't know how it happens. That is a heartbreaker. All right, he's going to have to kick around this 8 ball. Ooh, that's a tough 2-railer, too. Really going to have to whip this thing around. So a bunch of right English, probably going to jack up over this 9 ball. Let's see if he can show hand this one in. Look at this kick. Get in the hole. Wow. And gets fortunate. Oh, my gosh. It almost blocked out that 9 ball. I don't know if you can see it. What a kick, man. That ball had eyes. Looked like it was going. I do think he's going to have to jump this ball. I don't think he can see enough of it. He may just try and swerve around. Both kind of tricky, man. It's tough to control from that angle, just hitting a thin piece of that 9. Looks like he might even be able to just barely miss that 6 and clip it. I don't really want to take any chances missing this 9 ball again, though. Want to make sure you don't catch the edge of that 8, too. All right, rail first. That worked out really well. Nice shot. It's going to be Payne +2, taking that one down, taking a 2-1 lead here at the 2022 Western BCA Championship. We're going back to table 10, sorry. This is Jeff at the table here. Fairly open table here. I believe Jeff has got to be stripes. I am not sure why he's not starting with that 15 ball. I don't think the 15 passes the 2. It looks like maybe he must want to use that 15 for his key ball. I'm a little confused by that. He was just dead on that 15. James asking if there's any free tables right now. I do see some free tables in the room, but I tell you, they got second chance tournament going on, and I know they're going to start minis at some point. In fact, they started calling minis a little bit ago, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of free tables. But right now, the room, the back half of the room actually looks pretty open. Very nice shot. Does a great job getting on that 15. Should be easy getting to that 8 ball. Can't exactly see the angle he's got here, but shouldn't be any problem for him. All right, that's going to be good, fellas. Looking to tie this up. 1 8 ball away. Nice out. Beautiful. All right, 2-2. We got ourselves a match. Going back to table 9, getting ready to. Oh, snap already happened. Lonnie Payne at the table here. Looks like Lonnie is a cue maker, either Lonnie or Troy, maybe both, but they're playing with Payne custom cues out there. I don't know nothing about them, but I tell you, these guys shoot pretty sporty, so they got to be doing something right. Kind of looking at the line here. Really wants to catch this thin and make sure he catches that 15. Oh, or maybe he's just trying to pass it and take the 15 on the side. If he's got the line on that, that's the move. Maybe even take the 13, get a little bit closer to your work. It'd sure be nice to rub that 8 ball at some point. Otherwise, you're going to want to get on the back side of it because I don't think it passes between that 3-2. It could. All right, looks like, sorry, I got distracted there for a sec. Lonnie did nudge that 8 ball, gets a line on the 14. Hopefully just kind of drawn back to that rail. Maybe he's carrying forward. Man, that couldn't have worked out much better. Looks like he's a long stop shot away from closing this game up. Tricky little table. Nice shooting to get through this. Oh, get around it. Man, oh man. So drills that shot. Unfortunately, that 1 ball coming into play here. Hopefully he's got a Payne custom jump cue. I think he's going to need it here. man, barely missing that ball. I don't know if that was a Payne custom jump cue, but it jumped pretty nice. Barely missing that 8 ball. That darn 8 ended up back in the cluster, though. Work cut out for solids here. This is Carlin Kidder, though, at the table. I got to watch Carlin play the finals of Worlds this year, and he did not miss a lot. I kind of tried to think about 8 ball in the way that I watch Carlin play. Doesn't take big swings at anything. Kind of takes what the table offers him, and yeah, I mean, takes these nice long shots that seem like long shots when you're looking at a 7-footer, but there's just no such thing as a long shot on a 7-foot table. Kind of a dangerous shot here. I mean, given Lonnie a kick at this ball, that 6 ball, I mean, the 5-6 is just lined up there. So if you make good contact with anywhere in the bottom side of this 8 ball, it's got a really good chance of going. I made the mistake of leaving what I thought was a tough kick to an opponent, and he kicked the ball in, left himself a tough bank, banked the ball in, cost me a game, and it was one where I definitely had an out, you know. But similar to this, I mean, he had an out here. He could have pushed forward, but sometimes you want to leave the table open to your opponent to make a mistake, but this is one where when you force a guy to shoot, sometimes he comes with a shot, and you end up regretting it. All right, Lonnie for the long rail kick. Kind of a funky one, too. It looks like you might have to manipulate the angle just a little bit going around that 9 ball. Can do that one of 2 ways with a little bit of speed or, oh, man. And there you go, hit just a little too high on that 8 ball, but it was still even going that direction. I mean, it had to go off the 5, had to go off the 6. Excellent hit, but Carlin's in a pretty good position now, opens those balls up. I want to get on the 7 ball as quick as possible here. Somebody joking, asking if Dwayne Payne is reffing his cousins. I don't believe it's the same Paynes, but I'm not sure. Could very well be. Dwayne, one of our fabulous Western BCA refs. I guess he's a national ref. He's not a Western BCA ref, but he's done the Western BCA events for a long time. All right. He's got a line to get over there. That 5 ball makes it funky. Does look like he's drawn. Nice thing about this is you either get on it or you still, I was going to say you leave yourself the 5 ball. You do leave yourself a back cut on the 5. I can't tell if that 7's frozen or not. It looks pretty close to that rail. Three ball. Plays that nice and easy. Leaves himself the 7. Yeah, not much work to do here. Cut this ball up. Probably follow a little bit. You want to make sure you leave yourself on the left side of this, the center of the 5 ball. Very nice. All right, we're Carlin Kidder in a great position to take down game number 5 here. Taking a 3-2 lead. All right. Meanwhile, table number 10 already in action. That is Blade Longmire at the table. Kind of got himself in trouble. Stuck down there. Going for the jump cue. This will be a fun one to watch. Pretty long jump, tough close to that rail. You really got to make sure on something like this you're landing pretty close to the ball. You just want to make sure you're not in the air coming into that, because if you are any amount of off center, you're going to end up on that rail, and that's precarious. Looks like a dart jumper. Pretty shallow angle for a dart jump. Great contact. All right, barely missing that ball. But that is going to bring Todd Jeff back to the table. Todd Jeff, you know, to Jeff. Jeff with no real problems in sight. I like 14 to the 13, 13 to the 15, 9, 10, 8. All right. I like playing safe at this point. Yeah, I think this is the move. Glance off the 15. I have a tendency to do that to try and get under the 9 ball, but there isn't really a point. It's almost easier to just lay up and use the 8. But did a good job getting there, barely too hard, or he would have been hooked on that 9 ball. All right. Let's see the shot on the 3, and then we're going back to table 9. Couple tough shots here for Blade. Blade shooting with a Joss. Again, this team out of Yakima, Washington. This is a B-side match from the Platinum teams here at the 2022 Western BCA Championship. This is Boombox here with Bad Boys TV. Thanks for tuning in out there. If you like what you're hearing, like what you're seeing, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll let you know when we go live. This stream and this entire tournament brought to you by Legends Billiard Room, Ox Billiards, Side Pocket in Eugene, Oregon, Rackham Billiards, Burgers, and Brews, Players Sports Bar out of Kennewick and Everett, Washington, Lippman Lights, Cheap Cues in the Billiard Shop, Railbird Productions, Western BCA, Players Club Limited, CSI, the Q Sports International, Rose City Billiard Club, and Savage Billiard Apparel. Also brought to you by OB Custom Cues, Diamond Billiard Products, and all of you out there. So thanks for tuning in. John Dawson, Break and Run Trucking, trucking these tables all over America for us. Nice shot there. Hey, Mr. Mike Littman tuning in out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. Glad you're into it. Hope things are going well. I know you're back in Portland. He was talking about coming back for the day tomorrow, but who knows? We get Mike sightings every now and then. All right, at the table right now is Todd. Todd's got his work cut out for him. That worked out just fine. Another thing worth mentioning is the Northwest Cup. One of the big events here in the Northwest. Mike Littman being a big part of that, taking that over for us. Going to be coming up in Oregon this year. If you haven't checked out the Northwest Cup or any of those rivalry matches, it's definitely worth checking out. All right, Todd trying to push through this. He's really got to get down table here. So high inside. Nope, he just went high. And that's the right side of things to be on. Nice shot, Todd. From here, I wish I wasn't on the rail. Dead in on the 5 ball. Got an angle on the 6. Got a jump shot coming up on table 10. Let's check out and see how this goes. This is Jeff jumping for the win. Man, barely missing that ball. Nice effort there. Back to table 9. Sorry, guys. I'm going to make you dizzy. So it looks like he just tried to soft roll that and got a little flat. If the 3 ball passes the 11, you're going to be just fine. Todd taking a look at it. Yeah, that's a bummer. 4 ball goes on the side. 3 ball probably goes down table. Oh, man. Blade with a good opportunity over there on table 10. Barely trickling into the corner pocket. 3 ball does pass. Does he make the ball? Oh, hanging it in the jaws. All right. And I tell you, I find nerves that I didn't know existed when I'm playing teams. It's always challenging for me. All right. That was Jeff taking that game down. That's good, Fellaz, going up 4-2. And that brings Scott Zurich back to the table. Scott plays with the Predator Black Series. Looks like he's got an easy combo here. Kind of got stuck with a tweener on this one. I think I'm going to go to the 10 ball at this point. I don't want to get stubborn and end up risking clipping that 14 ball. Looks like he has plenty of room. It's hard to tell on these cameras. Had more pocket than I imagine. Again, looking good. I really like the 10 as a key ball here. I think I would go 14, 13, 12, 10, because I can just stop off there and it's an easy shot on the side. It is pretty close to his work there on the 14. Not sure what he'll decide. Saving the 14 ball. Looks like he might like the 12, 10, 14. Mike saying it looks like it's not in the cards to make it out. Well, we'll miss you, buddy. Glad you made it out at one point anyway, and hope you can pick up those cues sometime soon. Quit making these brilliant lights we love so much. Never mind. Don't stop doing that, but don't work too hard either. Don't work that Dave Randall guy too hard either. Shout out to Dave Randall and the whole crew over there at Littman Lights and the Billiard Shop. Cheapcues.com. Roll forward here for the 14 on the side. Yeah, perfect distance there. Just draw off this a little bit.
Table 57, Wayne Bailey, Ron Lyons, Wayne Bailey, table 57.
Wanted a little more off there. He's got to back cut this. I think he's fine though. Yep, want a nice high ball here. Way to stand up. Take another look at it. Really want to make sure the butt of your cue is extra low here. You want to make sure every bit of topspin you can have on this ball. Aim towards the back side of the pocket. Very nice shot. Trickling it in there. 4-3. We got ourselves a match. Let's go to table number 10. Already in progress. This is Mike. Last name should be obvious. The back of that Sweet Predator jersey.
Table 60, Sophia Tran, Andy Ellison. Andy Ellison, Sophia Tran. Table 60, score sheets on the board.
Not at all. That is Troy Payne at the table right now, also playing with the Payne custom cue. Break happening on table 9. The camera view is just so much better on this one. We're going to go back to 9. Hopefully we'll get everybody over there. Sounded like the ball went down. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 balls up. 1 down. Looks like a solid. This is Lonnie Payne again. Gosh, stripes are kind of... Which stripe do you want to take?
Joe Landy, table 62. Brent Duncan, Joe Landy, table 62.
Looks like playing the combo here. Maybe just playing the 11. Just firing in that 11. Whew, I thought he was going to get stuck behind that 12. Gets out of there. Looks like the 14 might pass the 8 going to the lower left. He may just elect to bump that ball, or he might have a line on it now. That looks tight from here, but man, it is hard to say. He's looking at it. Lenny has a real upright stance. I always wonder how it's just harder for me to see the table that way. Really close shot there. Pocketing that ball. Looked like a good hit. That's one where if I see my opponent getting ready to shoot that, I'm usually going to call a ref just to be sure. I just never want to have that discussion after the fact, you know. The way that plays out is I think it was a foul. Well, I don't, and then all of a sudden frustration ensues. So I'd rather have an impartial person taking a look at it, right or wrong. I don't think they have a reason to get it wrong, so they're doing the best they can. Anyway, getting through, looking like he's going through that 7-8 gap. I think he was trying to get on that 12, and I think, no, it might be all right. I thought it was going to overroll just a touch. And man, the 13's the only real problem ball. You'd love to go 12, 13, 15, 10 right now. Looks like he's going to draw back into it. Drawn to the gap between the 1-6 might do you better. It's a little easier to get on the 13. It's pretty nice control. Unfortunately, I think you're going to roll past the 13. Yeah, that's tough. I guess you can probably make contact with the 13, so might try to cut this to the wide side of the pocket and try to make pretty full contact with that 13 ball. You don't want to graze it. All right, well, he made full contact, got it all the way out. Man, that's rough. Huh. Guess from here you jack up and you fire that 15 in and nudge that 13 out. You broke it out once. Let's do it again. Yeah, I'm not sure what else he could do. Could try to carry him off the 13 and get to the 15, but it's frozen on the rail. I think hitting that much of the 13, you're going to have a hard time not double kissing. Let's see that Payne custom at work. Looks like he's trying something else, maybe kicking behind there. All right, just nudging it closer to the pocket. Yeah, sometimes creating that break ball is a lot easier than forcing it. I think that's probably a smart shot. 2-ball doesn't go for his opponent. So that might have been the move. Looks like Troy Payne on the other table playing a little combo safety here. Again, these guys out of Yakima, Washington. Jeff doing a great job getting safe there. I don't think he has a straight line on this, and that's a long jump. And it looks like you might be going the wrong way to get that breakout. Maybe he's got it. Doesn't look like he's going to the short queue. No, walking around to take another look. Just playing into the 13. All right, nudging that 13 ball out. Doesn't free up the 2-ball. Smart shot. I hope he said safe, because that was a tight one. Darn it, I know that feeling all too well. I'm joking with myself more than anything there, Jeff. Not trying to be offensive. I swear, when I got the whole table to work with, I find a way to get in that gap. Plays another nice little shot there. I think you might be able to see this. Again, looks like he's kind of headed the wrong direction to make that and break it out. Taking a look and seeing if he can make the 13. It looks really tight from there. But again, I can't see it as well as he can. Looks like Lonnie's rolling up behind it. All right, kind of the same shot. 13 still in trouble. I think he's kind of planning on having a better look at it at some point here. All right. Well, I am joined in the booth by Mr. Tom Yak. What's going on, man?
Oh, man, I just went over and shot a mini.
How'd you do?
Made it second. I really dogged it bad on the final, though.
Yeah.
Played well the first 2 rounds. And
What, made 20 bucks? Made 40 bucks?
Made 20 bucks. Paid 40, so made 20. It's not bad.
Cool.
Something to do.
Yep.
Just finished up, looked over, and seen you back up here, so.
Yes, indeed. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. And, of course,
Just missed that one?
Well, I think I know. They were giving high fives over there.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to count it for Payne +2.
There
I
you
did
go.
miss what happened, though. I think that makes it a 4-4 game. Somebody's going to tell me pretty quick if I'm wrong. I bet.
They usually do.
Yeah.
They make sure we know we're wrong.
So you're doing 8-ball mini, right?
Yeah, I was doing an 8-ball mini.
That's cool. Are they doing anything else? Doing any 10-ball or 9-ball?
They're doing some 10-ball, I think, if they can get enough. I know it's kind of slow filling up a 10-ball rack. James Davies over there playing a money game.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who's he playing?
I'm not sure who he's playing. I heard it was for 500.
Well, I wish him the best. James sure hits
Yeah.
the ball well.
Yes, he does. I know he just wiped Kevin Kuhn up over there in a mini. 7-zipped him.
Can't see who James is playing. All right, well, at the table right now, we've got, this is Jeff.
Jeff working on finishing this one up.
Yeah, looking good.
Is this a silver?
No, platinum teams.
Oh, platinum.
Yep. Going to 11. Have a couple real strong shooters here. Shot. Give himself a good angle.
There you go. Some of the guys you beat out, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's tough to say. Platinum is that team cap, so there's some
Right.
people. Carlin, I know, was in my bracket.
Oh, a couple of them in there.
Yeah, totally. Yep, the reigning world champion of the gold division
Nice.
over there in Vegas. Both he and I are gold players when it comes to
Yeah.
Vegas standards. Platinum here. All right, well, very nice shot there.
Yep. Good job
Straight
getting
in
on the
8
8.
ball. Well, we do not know the score of the SVB Gomez match, but we would love for you to keep us posted if you can. Good fellas getting out of that. Excellent out there by Jeff. And they're taking the lead 5-4, we think.
Nobody's told us we're wrong yet.
Nobody's told us we're wrong. All right, going to table 10, see what's going on. That is Mr. Blade Longmire at the table right now.
Somebody's got some work going on there.
Yeah, they do. That's a rough break. Well, breakout coming right here for Blade. Nicking that 5 ball. Hey, Mike. Is that score right? 5-4? 5-4. 5-4? Perfect.
Just doing a little verification there.
Yep. He
Never
looked
hurts.
up and he's like, oh, no, it's 5-4. It just hasn't turned over yet.
Yeah.
Got a little delay going on here in the room.
Which is kind of cool because then we get to watch something we missed or something, or
Yeah, the
see
replay.
exactly how things happen sometimes.
It's definitely handy.
And there it is, 4-5.
Darcy got her cues back.
Nice.
Did you hear that?
No, I did not, but they...
I just walked by and she had cues on her back, and I was like, did she get her cue? And somebody went and got the story for me, so I'll tell it to you here at the break.
All right. Look at that. We can run down our sponsors real quick, like Legends Billiard Room, Beaverton, Oregon, Ox Billiards, Seattle, Washington, Savage Billiards Apparel, Side Pocket, Eugene, Oregon, Rose City Billiard Club, Rackham Billiards, Burgers and Brew, Medford, Oregon, CSI, that's Q Sports International, Players Sports Bar and Grill in Everett, Washington, the Players Club Limited, Western BCA, Railbirds Productions, Littman Lights, CheapCues.com, and Players Sports Bar, Kennewick, Washington. And all the volunteers that help and put this event on, and everything Bad Boys does for us. It's a great time.
Yeah, the Jones family, John Dawson and Break and Run Trucking, Diamond Billiard, all their stuff. We got the Diamond cue balls out here. What do you think of these cue balls? Do you like
They're
them?
working good.
Yep. I like it too. It's my new favorite. I would sure like it if they quit changing the cue ball on me. But this is
Part of the game, kind of like bowling, you know. They always change the lane conditions.
Yeah.
Keep you guessing.
Yep, got to play the field,
Yeah.
play the course.
So, but
At the table here, we have got Scott Zurich. Scott with a nice little spread, looking a lot better than table 10 over there.
Oh boy, that's for sure. Got some stuff he can work on this table.
Yes,
That other
indeed.
table's still looking a little rough.
Is this off the break? Is it still open?
I think somebody's made some balls on this because there's only
12
4
left.
stripes on the table, so thinking he's probably stripe or solids, and he's starting to figure out where he wants to start at.
Yeah.
And what's going to get me the best position for that ball?
Yeah, tough call here.
65, Daryl Johnson,
Well, this has been a fun one. 25th annual BCA, Western BCA Championship here, Lincoln City, Oregon. We're taking some time off after this. We're back in October. Do you play BCA? Where do you play out of?
I play out of Eugene at Sonny's currently.
Oh, that's right, out of Sonny's. Totally. I keep saying, man, somebody's got to play out of Jackalope. We got a sweet room up there. Tables aren't the best conditions, but man, we got good food. Shout out to Jackalope Lounge out there. That's where I work.
Nice.
I love those guys. Been trying to talk him into letting me buy diamonds and bring him in there for a while, but
It's a lot of investment.
it is,
you know,
yeah.
for the return that you get out of them. And it's great for the pool players, but
I want to do it. The tricky thing is all the different contracts people have with amusement companies.
yeah,
That's what it ends
is
up
that what
boiling
it
down
is?
to,
A lot
yeah.
of it? Because a lot of those tables aren't owned by the bars still.
Yep. They end up doing the ATMs and doing the jukeboxes, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
All right, Mr. Barroso here.
Getting around it.
Yes, he is. No real problem in sight.
Not that I can see until you create your own.
Uh-huh. I like going 3, I guess 3 to the 6 to the 4 to the 1.
Okay. That works.
Just trying to figure out, because, I mean, that 8 is definitely blocked going in the lower right.
Yep.
It does go
Go
in
to
the
the side
either side
pocket.
pocket. Yep.
Does it go to this side towards us, the bottom side here?
Yeah, I think he's got more of a
Okay.
pocket than you can see.
My angle looking at the screen here, it's
I was looking at one
Pretty
earlier, and I
tight.
was like, I don't know if he's going to make that. And he had plenty, yeah. I think
shot
he's
that
got a
nice.
lot of room. He's played some really nice shots so far.
Yeah.
Both these teams played really solid. Again, this is for 7th, 8th right now, so pretty deep in this bracket.
Nice.
Somebody walking away with a $500 check and somebody going on competing for 5th, 6th. Trying to get to this championship.
That's how you do it.
The roughest diamond table pool hall you'll see is in Alberta, Canada. Corner pocket.
Corner pocket. I've watched some stuff on the internet from the corner pocket. Quite
Have
a
ya?
few matches. Yeah.
Huh. Nice one. From here, you just stop off the 4. I mean, you can draw out and play it in the side, but looks pretty straight here.
So 8-ball says they wash their cloth. Does that mean they take the table apart, pull it off, and throw it in the washer?
Throw it in the laundry.
Or they
If
just
anybody's
wipe it
ever
down with
tried
a
that,
damp rag?
it doesn't work. Yeah, the damp rag does. The damp rag will actually,
Yeah, it'll clean them pretty good, most of it.
yep.
Vacuum it, get as much of the dust out from underneath it as you can. Nice out
All
there.
right, very nice.
You worked that out.
We've got Roombas for ours, and we vacuum every single time.
That's
Take pretty good care of our diamonds over
Yeah.
there at the Table Stable. Anybody in the Eugene area, come on by the Table Stable. It is a private room, so you got to holler at us first, but find us on Facebook and hit us up if you're in town looking for a game. We're usually looking for some friendly, cheap action. There's always somebody around there. All right, and that is Payne +2 taking that one down, 6-5.
Good match going on here.
Yes, it is.
I like to see them close like that.
Totally.
I know they don't.
Yeah.
They want to run away with it.
Yeah, that's a little better for viewing here.
But for
Carlin
you-
Kidder steps to the table. Looks like we got a
Yeah.
break for. Okay, opposite team's breaking. We must be
Carpet
between
cleaner.
rounds. This
No,
is
they
Troy
suck
Payne
it.
racking here.
They soak it with a house mixture. Interesting.
Fishy. No play for 24 Oris.
Oh boy. Interesting.
It's like a spell they put on it, the Oris.
Right.
All right, Troy Payne playing with one of those Payne custom cues. Either
Oh.
he or Lonnie the cue maker, not sure which, but pretty cool. Both of them got good looking cues.
That's nice.
This guy's out of Yakima, Washington.
Hey, you know, there's a dirt track in Yakima too. Been there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
half
Yakima,
mile.
and then there's what was the other one?
There's Skagit.
Skagit.
That track in Yakima is fast.
Nice. You've raced all over the place, haven't you?
We've done a little bit. We've done some racing down in Bakersfield and
Mm-hmm.
Yakima, Medford, Coos Bay.
How many speeding
Madras.
tickets you got?
I've gotten one speeding ticket in my life,
Wow.
and it was for doing 35 and a 25
no
in
way.
Corvallis, right before it turned to 35.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
That's not a very cool
nothing's
story for a
fancy,
race car
you know,
driver.
right?
Yeah. All right, pretty nice break there. It's still a weird cluster there in the center for Troy.
You know, you get a lot of that out of you when you're out there running on the track, and it's
I
not
believe
that
it.
important being on the street to do it.
Yep. Sounds like Matt's got a little more of a lead foot than I knew, listening to
Right?
some stories there.
Yeah, he's from the area I'm from,
Uh-huh.
and so I've kind of known Matt a little bit.
I love him.
The area he's ran around in, and yeah, he started playing pool in a little bowling alley in Sweet Home. That's where
Yeah.
he started his getting into it. He got hurt, and that was the only thing he could do, pretty much, and fell in love with it. And man, he really accelerated fast.
Yeah. Learned for some really phenomenal players in that area.
Yep.
Yeah. Jim Leopold should probably get the majority of the credit for
really?
Matt's game.
don't
I know
if
he learned a lot from a lot of people, but
Right.
Jim really took him under his wing.
Oh, that's cool.
Matt, one of the few players that was cut off of the Win Jim's Money tournament.
Oh yeah.
'Cause he was always winning
He
Jim's
was
money.
winning
Yeah.
Jim's money. That ain't very nice.
Yeah, he was doing it pretty well.
Oh, he is a beast when he really wants to be.
Yes, he is. And about the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Oh my God, he's fun to hang with, and he'll explain stuff to you. He has no problem at all sharing what's going on.
One of the things I comment about Matt is that he will learn from anyone out there. A lot of these players
Oh,
get
man.
kind of arrogant. They're like, who are you to tell me something?
Right.
Matt will learn from anyone in the pool room that thinks they have something to teach.
And he's like a sponge.
Oh, totally. He
Yeah.
also, that's the other thing I talk about, is his photographic memory. He doesn't remember shots. He doesn't remember angles. He remembers exact situations. He doesn't say, ball was around here. He says, 12 ball was here. 9 ball was here. The 11 ball wouldn't go. I mean, he knows everything about the shot.
Well, it's kind of like last night when you brought up the video of him playing
He,
in the cup, you know, and he's like, oh, this is the shot I did this.
Yeah.
This is the shot I did that, you know, and you're just like, wow, okay.
well, I don't want to throw him under the bus too bad, but that's because he watches that stuff a lot. But he
Well, that's
watches
all
it
right.
for the right reasons. You know,
Yeah.
he watches it to
See
learn
what he
from
did?
it. Yeah.
And what they did,
Yeah, I think a lot of people get a little self-indulgent with that stuff. Matt is really studying it.
when he's wanting to play a lot.
Yeah. I had a match at Derby City, and I played this guy. They say he's the best American player that still has a job. Jeremy Seaman out of Michigan, I believe. And we played one pocket, and he roasted me. He beat me. I think he beat me 3-0. It might have been 3-1.
Wow.
I said, you know, I don't think I've ever played better and been beaten that bad. But you never know, you know. I mean, you
Right.
feel that way when you watch it, but then or when you're playing it, but then you go back and watch it, and it looks different. I was able to watch it, and I was like, man, that's probably the best one pocket I've ever played. I ran an 8 and out. Unfortunately, I needed 9.
Oh,
I didn't end up
jeez.
getting the 9th ball. And yeah, it was an interesting match, but just a quality player. He's also a really nice guy.
I watched a little one pocket. It's a little on the slow side for me to watch. I probably should try to play it a little bit because it would probably help my game a lot.
Yeah, one pocket's a great game.
And there's a lot more strategy to it, you know, and it's playing smart and not getting crazy.
That's the truth. Yep, figuring out the calculated risk of every shot.
The amount of safeties that are played in that game is crazy.
If you're interested in learning much, watch Carlin's stroke as he plays. He's got a really nice pause at the back of his stroke and really accelerates through that ball.
Okay.
You see this big full stroke, and you don't really see the ball go that far. You're kind of like, what? How does that work? He really just all of the energy is put right into that ball. A lot of people kind of decelerating going into the ball, and that's when you get those weird little whips and curves in your cue ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pause at the back of the stroke is a really big one. Something I've worked on. I struggle to really get down, but Carlin's got a pretty classic stroke.
It's like watching Shane and those guys, you know, you'll see them stroke something and you're thinking, God, how can they hold that cue ball there, you know, because they've got a little angle on it and it only rolls like 3-4 inches from where they're at, and they actually they hit it positive, and I can't figure it out. It takes off, runs away from me, goes over there.
Oh yeah.
And it's tough to do. It's amazing the cue ball control in those guys. I was watching James over there playing minis. You know, he's spotting these guys 5 games, and most of them aren't even getting on the board.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. James is playing that guy. I've watched them play quite a bit. They've been hitting balls.
No, have they?
Yep. And in fact, I think that's the dude that was playing. That's not the guy I was thinking of. I think that's the guy that was playing for Classics earlier.
No.
Maybe one of the Steves.
Okay, one of the Steves. The guys playing minis are probably glad that they found a game.
Yeah, right. That's one of the things you'll notice about these great players, too. James is somebody who you're in Vegas, and every single time you walk in the mini room, James is in action. Every single time. He's playing the amateur events, he's playing the pro events, and if he's not, he's playing a mini. That guy's hitting balls all day. And, I mean, it's second nature for him.
Well, that's how you keep the stroke going, right?
Yes, indeed. All right,
Once
takes that
you're
one
in it.
down. Another one for the good fellas. Good fellas making it 7-5 there.
Still close. They're still in the fight.
Carlin looks like trying to get that breakout and not quite getting there. It's going to bring stripes to the table. Let's see what Troy's got up his sleeve. I kind of like playing off the 13 and freezing on the 11 ball here. Just playing a little safe.
That would be a good shot. Just draw it over there to it.
I just don't see much of a solution for the 12 ball over there.
Right.
Hard to get over in that corner. Too much good.
There's nothing really comboed into it at this point. Doesn't look like it's really locked as a combo anyways, but
Yeah.
there's a tiny bit of gap there, so if you could get something in it, but
All right, starting with the 11 ball. It's like rolling forward here. He might be coming all the way back down table.
he's got an idea. He's got a plan.
Yep.
You get up in this platinum division, these guys don't just take off and just start wheeling these balls around.
Yeah.
They've got an idea what they want to do. There you
Oh,
go.
don't get in front of that side pocket. I like that idea.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
The nice part of this is that you don't really mind if Carlin makes this 4-ball. You kind of want him to because
Sure, it takes away a ball outside that group
Mhm.
that you could play a good safety on.
I don't really see Carlin swinging at that 4. He'll probably use the 4-ball to do something.
Well, he pretty much has to unless he wants to kick something. But
Yeah.
and you don't want to kick that 212 apart at this time.
Yeah, and making contact with the 7-5 really breaks everything up.
Right.
Hard to control. Maybe he will. Maybe he'll make the 4-ball. Yeah, I kind of like.
If he
I
can
guess I
get
like banking the 4
something on
to
it.
like banking the 4 up upper right hand corner pocket.
Okay.
Just trying to lay it up there.
Right.
Going for
He's
the breakout.
coming in.
Makes contact. Well, one
can see
problem
it.
down. Yeah. It's a pretty nice shot, I tell you what.
It was.
Didn't overhit it.
Hit that spot. If he'll just try to roll this in front of the 10 ball or the 12 ball.
Does kind of look that way.
No, nice place to set. Oh, but it didn't hit
Doesn't
a
get
rail.
a rail. No way.
Oh,
That's tough jacked up. It's hard to gauge speed.
no. All right.
I don't find myself under rolling a lot of them. I find myself over rolling a lot of them.
Looks like he only needed like another inch and a half out
Yeah,
of
it was right there. 12 ball still doesn't go for Troy.
Should be able to play a pretty easy safety here, I would think.
Looks like he's going to get his 13 in the mess.
And
I don't
get
know
it
if I
down
like
there
the-
for a breakout also.
Yeah,
Try to roll up to the 9.
not sure. Yeah, trying to get on the 9 ball. I don't know if I like this because I really want to make sure I get a rail, and it's hard to
Judge that
make sure you
speed
get a
again.
rail and still leave it open enough to be able to make that ball and use
Right.
it as a break ball. I kind of like making the 7 ball. I kind of like using the 11 ball to make the 7. And leave my
Okay.
11 down there, blocking out the
That'd be a
5.
really good option.
Yeah, because you don't want to overhit this and knock the 7 out.
Right.
He's rethinking
He's
it.
thinking it hard.
Yeah.
Number 117, table 61, Randy Baker, Wendy Myers. Wendy Myers, Randy Baker, table 61. Table 66, Celia Curry, Sue Frisbee. Sue Frisbee, Celia Curry, table 66. Table 68, Robert Simmons, Brandon Ritchie. Brandon Ritchie, Robert Simmons, table
Oh, playing the combo.
Table 69.
Okay, that
Okay.
was totally different. I like that shot.
It worked.
If that goes,
Worked
I mean,
well.
he's off to the races. Oh, nice effort there. Still keeps that pocket
Yeah.
blocked from Carlin, too.
Looks like he's going to take that pocket back away from him here
Yeah.
and try to roll that 2 in on top of it, I think.
2 to the 12 ball, just hang it there.
That makes trying to roll the 12 in a little harder.
Yes, it does. Yeah. I think I'm going to try and play safe off the 11. It's not an easy safe
All
with
right.
everything that close to the
Putting
pocket.
him on the 8 ball. Nice shot on the 8 ball and the 10. On table 10.
That's
he's
Blade over there. Blade Longmire trying to pull this one down for Payne plus
slid
2,
one
bring
in
him
the
within
side
1.
pocket and playing the 8 ball in the other side pocket on table 10. Good shot.
Payne plus 2, making it happen.
There you go. Got a
Nice shot there for Blade.
one game away from each other. Keeping it tight.
I like that name. I'm a fan of interesting names. And
Yeah.
Blade Longmire, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Heck yeah. Right, trying to double him up back there. Unfortunately, leaves that open. Carlin's just going to have to pop this 5 ball and spread things open. Kind of.
Is he going to try to make the 5 in the corner, go to rail, and then come up off the 2 and get the 2 to kick the 8 up out of the way?
I think he's going to have a lot easier time pocketing the ball playing the 5-2 combo, but the
Okay.
second shot may be
Well, the 5
not
can
so
come
easy.
off the 2 and knock the 8 ball up out of the way also.
Yeah. Just don't know how he's going to get the cue ball up and out of there. It looks like things are going to be higher than.
All right. Probably not going to leave anything hanging after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, I think I like your idea of rail first, even though I think he's less likely to make the ball. I think he's more likely to have a shot.
All right, he can get the cue ball to go upwards instead of
up table.
following it, or. But he's sure looking at it hard, trying to dialed in what he wants.
All right, tough decision here.
Got a little pause going on over there on table 10, waiting for somebody.
Oh, look out. All right.
Worked.
Drilled
Worked.
it. That'll do. Kind of got to stay on this side. I'm not sure what kind of angle he's got. He might have to go to the foot rail and back out.
All right. Yeah. He's definitely got a little bit of a back cut on it.
Yeah. Got a choice to make.
He's got a narrow spot to get on that 8 ball, though. So
Mm-hmm.
he'd be okay if he can get back over that same rail that the 7's on right now.
Yeah, if he gets good on the 5, I think he'll be all right. Looking at coming off the 5. Or sorry, off the 13.
Yeah.
Looking at the backside of the 13. Yeah, it's a tough call.
Yeah, you don't want to baby this one, I don't think. You end up stuck between it and
Mm-hmm.
that 13 ball and your ball.
I think I kind of like coming up behind it.
Yeah.
7 of the foot rail, clip the. Looks like he's playing the backside of that 13, and maybe he can get this side of the 5. Yeah, you hate to take a risk here. Not many
Not
balls
real
left on the
hard, but
table.
just roll it pretty decent and get it to come around. Right? I'd like some hair too.
Yep. Our special effects department's gonna have to get on that.
Right?
Troy making some pretty special requests.
All right. He wants to add a coloring crayon and start darkening up his hair.
Oh man,
Oh.
just gets dead in on that 5, and the 13's in the way again.
Get to that point, and here you are.
Yep. I don't even know what to do here at all. That's tough.
Yeah. So close that good. You know, it's like, what do? You gonna double hit or? Jack up. Try to pop it. God, that's hard to control. To get that soft to put it in front of the 13.
Yeah. I think he's going to end up short rail kicking and trying to make it in the side pocket. Does the 5 go on
No.
the side even?
I don't know. Does it get by that 9? Or unless you
I
come
don't
back
know.
and kick it to the other side,
Yeah, might have to.
the top side there. Just gonna try to push it over him.
Try and get underneath that 13.
Yep.
Man,
Not too
that's
bad.
a pretty remarkable touch there. Yeah, and I mean, what do you do here?
All right, the 11's covered by the 8. The 9 and the cue
13
ball
goes
are,
off the bottom side of the 5. I think
it
that
should.
might be
That
what you
should
end
bring
up
you
doing
around
here.
to the 9 ball. It is a nice little chess game match.
Yeah, you kind of got to do something with that 13-5
Yeah.
there. He's
What?
looking at just making it off the 13, making the 5.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Another good
not
shot.
not a bad play.
Nope. Yeah, Carlin's gonna have to come with a shot here.
It's pretty hard.
But you do leave him a shot too.
You do. He's got to kick it, but
Table 70, Alex Brown, Angel Espinoza, Alex Brown, table 70.
He's playing rail first. Trying in the corner.
oh,
All right, you can see more of it than I thought he could.
yeah, he could.
Well, free shot here on the 9 ball.
Yeah.
Looks like you're rolling up for an easy leave on the 13. Shouldn't be any problem here. You just got to make sure you pocket this 9.
It's key ball right now.
Yes, indeed. This is Troy Payne at the table right now.
Wanting some hair,
Yep, that's funny. I've never heard that request.
right? Yeah, there's a little shine going on
Yep.
there and there.
Don't want to overhit this ball, end up too high on the 13. Beautiful shot.
Nice shot.
Yep, still had a hook on the 8 ball there.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Went 2 ways, but he's still got really good shape on the 13, so he should be good.
13 gets on the 11. That's to tie this up at 7.
What are we waiting for on table 10?
Waiting for one of these two players.
Oh, that's it. They're not going to play ahead, evidently.
Yeah. And that's
Nice.
tough action, man. Not only are you playing teams, but everybody stopped watching your game.
Right.
Tricky.
It's like, what, am I playing the anchor spot right now?
Yep.
Kind
Troy
of.
kind of on the wrong side of this, but it looks
A
like he
little
can
bit.
just draw straight off it. That 8 ball is real close to the corner. Just don't want to have to reach too far on this one. Want to make sure that
Right.
8's as easy as it can be.
Oh, yeah,
Stunned right
stunned
over. That was perfect. All right, Troy Payne looking to take this down, take it to 7-7 here at the 2022 Western BCA Championship here in Lincoln City, Oregon. We're at the Chinook Winds Casino and Resort here.
Nice out there.
This is Tom and Summerfield here with Bad Boys TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. 7-7 here in this 5th, 6th match.
That was definitely some hard work by both those guys to get
Yeah,
to that
totally.
point.
Yeah, I mean, Carlin barely could see a ball for
Right.
a few shots there. Came with a couple good shots, didn't really get paid out. Troy was
No.
able to finish it up. Nice shooting there.
Made it work. While they rack here, let's go over these guys. Legends Billiard Room, Beaverton, Oregon. Ox Billiards, Seattle, Washington. Savage Billiards Apparel. I'm trying to keep the L out of it.
Yep, you're nailing it.
Side Pocket, Eugene, Oregon. Rose City Billiard Club. Rackham Billiards, Burgers and Brew, Medford, Oregon. That's a tough one to roll off your
I know, it
tongue.
really is.
CSI Q Sports International. Players Sports Bar and Grill, Everett, Washington. Players Club Limited, the Western BCA. Railbirds Productions, Littman Lights, CheapQs.com, Players Sports Bar, Kennewick, Washington. And I think we just came up with a dry break there.
Dry break from Carlin. Heartbreaker. Heartbreak.
My minis, I was actually making some pretty good breaks. I was
Were
dropping
ya?
a ball. Head ball.
Nice work.
Little angle, head ball.
Little angle head ball. You're saying how close to center? A couple inches?
Oh, no, I'm like 1 and 1 on the coming from
Oh,
the
that's
side
right.
corner.
That's further out than I play. I should try that sometimes.
And I go just a touch left, like an inch past the diamond out towards the center.
Okay.
And if it's not working, then I play with it, moving it forward and back a little bit, or left and right just a little bit
Mm-hmm.
until they start to come in. Yeah, come on, guys. Give us those likes and shares if you like what you're seeing.
Yeah, totally. Hit that like button. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button. We'll be letting you know every time we go live. We got more team action coming at you tonight. Finals tomorrow.
Some great pool playing here. 8-ball, playing hot.
I like that. Why are there only 15 likes?
Yeah.
Common folks. I think he means come on, folks.
I think that's what he was saying, too. Come on.
That just cracks me up. Common folks.
Yeah, we are kind of common folks, I guess. There ain't nothing-
Yeah. One of the things I love about this game, I feel like anybody can play pool. It's available to anyone and everyone. I mean, it's harder for some people to have access to tables, but it's pretty tough to not be able to access some kind of pool table in your life.
There's even some of these guys I've seen playing in wheelchairs that play some mean pool.
Dude, there's a phenomenal player out here in the chair.
You know? So anybody can do this, pretty much.
Yep. Troy with the ref called over here.
Yeah, watching a hit, making sure he doesn't double hit. Like a good hit.
Sheldon LeBeau was talking about that, and one of the things he was saying is the lighter the grip you have on those short ones, the better, because the cue ball is always going to
push it back.
Yep, shove it back.
Well, they're liking us.
Yep, don't they ever. All right, back over here. And missed ball there by Scott Zurich. That's going to bring Carlin Kidder back to the table. I was curious because I know Carlin lives down in Reno. Carlin lives in the one county in Nevada that Western BCA still operates out of. I don't know how that works, but I was going to buy a diamond cart from Carlin a while back, and we were chatting, and then he walked up to a tournament, and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm Carlin. I'm the dude that you were going to buy the dolly from." It's like, no way. Yeah, he told me he was coming down here after I saw him play in Vegas. And
yeah.
I figured I'd be running into him.
But there's only one county in Nevada that's BCA.
Somebody on the loudspeaker made a general announcement. They're saying, "Yep, just Oregon, Idaho, and Washington." And I was like, "Well, and Montana, that's a pretty big one."
Yeah.
Also, I'm from Montana, so I'm like, don't forget Montana. Carlin looking really good here. I think he might overrun that one a little bit.
Yeah. Should still be all right, though.
Oh, yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Get real easy to get on the 10 or the 15. I think I'm going to take the 15 next if I'm him. And that 8-ball does pass the one I'm looking down at. It looks like a small gap on the screen, but I'm looking at it, and you got a good
Lots of
3/4 of a pocket, and that's a big pocket there. Oh, taking that one.
Yep.
Likes the 15 as a key ball a little more.
Might have liked to have been a little bit straighter at it, but he should be fine.
Well, my mom letting me know she's listening out there. She learned more about pool than she probably ever thought she wanted to know.
Right.
She was sitting there with my girlfriend, and my partner Betty's like, she's like, "I can't believe how much your mom knows about this. It's amazing." She does.
Thanks, Mom, for listening.
Yeah, totally.
shot
Thanks
there.
for tuning in, Mom.
don't know if that's what his plan originally was, but it worked out.
Yeah, made that look easy. He just jacks up so easily. Really nice finesse.
Yep.
Excellent out there
Great
from Carlin
shot.
Kidder, 7-8. Let's go see what Troy's up to on table 10.
We have a match.
He's looking in good shape, too.
Yes, he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Delana, bad girl
Hello.
herself. What's your last name again? Delana Payne, trusty?
There you go.
Delana Payne? What is it?
Yeah, Delana Trusty.
Trusty.
Currently.
Trusty.
Hopefully, if Boston will let me stay home, you know.
You might get married?
Every time I see him, he's like, "So when's the date?" And I'm
Are
like,
you're trying to tell me you're too busy to get married? Rick's working you so hard
he's
you
like,
can't
"Rick,
get married?
You gotta let me stay home longer than 2 weeks.
Brutal.
Can I talk to you for just a second?
You can. It sounds like I'm in trouble. I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands here. Mr.
Alrighty.
Tomiak, thank you so much for tuning in here to Bad Boys TV. I'll be right back, hopefully.
Here we go. And that brings the 8-ball for Payne's plus tying it up over there on table 10. Looks like we got Lonnie Payne breaking on table 9. Looks like we got Mike on the table now. Mike looking at the 14 ball over to the corner pocket. Nice shot. Not a lot of room to work there. And back. Looks like he's going to pop that 9 into the corner. Brings Lonnie back up to the table, shooting the solids. Well, we picked up a few likes. Keep them coming. Use all the likes we can get. Keep these feeds going. Lonnie playing a nice little safety there. great save played there. Worked well for Lonnie.
I like that position. I didn't think about that because I guess I thought both tables are gonna go room. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I'll bring you some, yeah, I know. Like blew my mind. I was like, what? But I'll bring you something.
Just buy
They may be a couple of minutes late, but
Just buy me something.
I would buy you something for
The one and the only, the bad girl herself, Delana, working
Yep.
out our 9 o'clock match or 9:30 match, whatever it's going to be.
Yeah.
Lonnie Payne at the table here. Payne custom cue in his hand, carbon fiber. A lot of cue makers making their own carbon fiber shaft. I'm not saying he definitely did, but I think that's a good chance.
There's a lot of blanks out there for him to get. So
Yeah, there are. I played with a variety of them. Some of them hit real nice. He
Yep,
sure strokes the ball good with his.
sure does. Yeah, I might just have to invest in one of them damn things for me. Might have to give
Could
it
have
a
bought
little
one
more
last
try.
night from Matt. Could have bought a raffle ticket.
Yeah, but
Might
I don't have the right threads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got the old Lacassi with the quick release.
Got it.
So that one wouldn't have worked.
Hold up. All right, trying to
And
get
Sheldon
on that
quit
three ball.
making them.
Quit making them?
Yeah, he doesn't want to mess with the carbon anymore. He doesn't like the dust and stuff, which I get it.
Huh. Interesting. I guess I haven't seen him turn many out. There's
At
so
least that's what
many
he
on the
told me
market.
here a couple months ago. He said I
Yeah.
had him do a tip for me, and he said he was quit doing carbon shafts because he didn't like the dust and stuff from it.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Purple Heart's another one that a lot of cue makers are like, man, I don't want to mess with that stuff. That stuff's super toxic.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous wood.
Not really quite my color, but it is beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Lonnie trying to come back across his table.
Nice
Great
shot.
line. Does it stop in time? It's a really nice
Yeah,
shot,
yeah,
man.
It's a great shot.
Gets on that three ball.
Shout out to Delana, yes.
Yes, indeed. Yep, Delana trustee for now. She says she's too busy with bad boys to get married. That's a woman after my own heart right there. Somebody who's too busy going to pool tournaments to get married. She's pretty rad. Big shout out to her and her family. She and Kobe have been a huge part of the bad boys team. And
Well, you think they could have found a couple minutes when they were in Vegas?
no, it's not her partner. Her partner's at home.
Well, geez.
Yep, they're just good friends.
There you go. Well, you think she could bring him along, though?
Right?
Okay,
I know.
come on.
Come on.
We're going to Vegas.
Go to Vegas twice a year.
We could go
Let's do
see
this.
Elvis.
Yep. I love it. All right, Lonnie Payne, a couple stop shots away from this.
Looking good. Yeah, Hank's saying carbon dust will truly screw up your lungs.
That's the truth. Lonnie's still walking over, taking a look at that. Wanting to make sure he takes no chances here. This is one of those stop shots. You just want to roll, an inch or two back. He just slid around the 9-ball instead. Great shot. Call in his pocket.
There you go.
It's going to make it 9-8. I don't think Payne's +2 has really been up for
Slide
quite a
right
while.
in
They've
there.
been trailing. Gary Rowe giving a shout out and a couple bucks. Thank you so much. That's just
Thanks,
awesome.
Gary.
I can't even tell you, those little things really do help us out a lot in the long run. So thank you, Gary.
Brighten
Very
the day a
nice.
little bit.
Lonnie Payne taking that one down.
Nice. Payne's plus.
Payne's +2 is +1 right now in this
Yes,
match.
Coming from behind.
Gary, where are you out of? Give us a shout. Let us know. Carlin Kidder there on table number 10. Let's check out what he's doing. This is the 2022 Western BCA Championship. This is Tom in Summerfield with Bad Boys TV. Brought to you by a whole bunch of people. Diamond Billiard Products, OB Custom Cues, Littman Lights, CheapCues.com. The Bad Boys themselves, John Dawson and Break and Run Trucking, Legends Billiard Room out of Beaverton, man. Great tournaments, great room. Huge, huge place full of diamonds. Ox Billiards, your home for Washington Snooker. And everything else. They got Rassans, they got a Chinese 8-ball table. Savage Billiards apparel, salvaging all your billiards needs. The Side Pocket in Eugene, Oregon. Rose City Billiard Club. Rackham Billiards down there in Medford, Oregon. If you haven't been to Rackham, check that place out.
Well, he threw some stuff on that one.
Yeah, he was trying to get behind that ball. Didn't quite get there. He's going to play, looking at the bank here?
Yep.
All right, Rackham, Q Sports International, Sports Bar, Players Sports Bar and Grill out of Everett, Washington, and Kennewick. Players Club Limited, Western BCA, Railbirds Productions, and all of you. So thanks for tuning in out there.
Yes, it does, Gary. Supplies do cost money. Thank you very much for helping out.
Heck yeah.
The Dalles, Oregon.
Out of the Dalles, right on. Friend plan, name
yes.
Stan from the Eagle. Right on. Yes, indeed. Stan is the man, isn't he?
Oh, boy.
All right, well, ball in hand over here on table number 9. We're going back to that. Carlin and Blade are battling it out over here. Meanwhile, we got Jeff, and I think this is Lonnie up here? Or Lonnie just got done. Lonnie just ran out. Not sure who it was that broke that rack.
All right. Little stop on the 2.
I like that. I really wish he would have rolled forward to deal with that 3
Take
ball
with the 3 now, and then could have drawn back off that
Everything
to play the
else
1.
on the other side of that table, yeah.
6 balls a little bit, but he could get something off that to break that apart a little bit.
It's just going to be hard to get back to that 3. I might play the 1 to the 3 right now, draw off it.
There,
and
pull
get on
back
the
in
3.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's playing it high, though. Maybe he wants to break that 6 apart right now.
Yeah, if you can play 5 to the 4 and leave yourself a good angle to break that 6 out, you're looking good. You'd like to hit the high side of the 15 so you drift over on top of the 7.
Right.
Blade Longmire over here. Nothing touching. Man, starting to close in on this victory. 2 away for Payne's +2. Goodfellas needs 3.
And we're going to have another match coming up at 9:30?
9:30, yep.
Yep, 9:30. We'll
Not
have
really
another
sure
match,
who.
Hank.
We have one of the oddest requests I've ever heard, and that is for a player to not be on the streaming table. So we're trying to work through that right now, figure out how we're going to. We want to be accommodating to those guys.
But it's part of playing here.
Yep. Yeah, it really is.
Like I've told a couple other people that were a little bit worried about it. I just said the cameras, they don't play any part of the game.
Totally.
You know, they're over here.
My suggestion was if they were that worried about it, they can play on the far table, and we won't stream that table.
Yeah.
But again, yeah, it's not really fair to the other team to not allow them to play on there because they want to play there too.
They want friends and family from home to be able to kick in and watch, because you don't get there's a lot of people here that won't even get the chance to play on these TV tables for their friends to see them play. Me being one of them.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just got to come up here, and next thing you know, you're sitting here.
Yep. That's the truth.
And having some fun.
Yeah. Hank, thanks for tuning in out there. We're glad you're going to be with us here to the end. Yep, another match coming up at 9:30. All right, missed the breakout this time. You don't want too much inside here. Thin cut.
Oh,
barely missing.
He was working on it. And now it's just.
This is like almost exactly the okey doke right here. I don't know if you know well, I don't think you can do it. I don't think the 15 gets in the way, but do you know the frozen spot shot to make the top ball in the corner pocket down there? They call it the okey doke. Yeah, you do a bunch of draw, transfers topspin to the object ball.
Okay.
And it clips off that, and it'll just roll right in there.
Huh.
Efren shot that shot against me. I I made the best shot that I made against him to force him to make the okey doke. Drills the okey doke and then drills the bank on me.
I don't think
It
there's
was
not
pretty
a
awesome.
shot that he doesn't know.
Oh, totally.
Most of them he started.
But I mean, to force the magician to make a great shot on you, you were like, yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
And then, of course, he drilled it. I'm like, ooh, I made him make a hard one. He made it look very, very easy, of course.
He makes a lot of stuff look easy. You know, I watch quite a bit of his stuff online, and man, them ones where he'll catch the edge of the pocket on the side pocket and running a cue ball down the rail to kick one in. It's just like you got to be dead on to do that.
Pretty
stuff.
incredible. Yep.
And he does it intentionally. He ain't getting
Oh,
lucky.
yeah. No. Efren is a traditional rotation player, so that's 15-ball rotation rack, and that's, I mean, probably the hardest game out there.
Yeah.
It's, you imagine, 9-ball with 15 balls out there, and it's a tough one. You got to know where you're going to be exactly on every shot, be able to make every kick and bank and all that stuff out there. Pretty friendly guy, man.
Yeah, it looks like Scott's up at the table now. Scott looking at that combo.
Boy, oh boy. I don't know if that's where I'm
Tough
starting.
combo. Oh,
Wow,
great.
made it look
great
easy.
shot.
Beautiful shot.
Highlight shot.
Yeah, right? Really want to deal with that 11 ball. That's my issue down here on the bottom of the table. Probably take the 14 now to get on the 11. Yeah, if you can kind of use the 10 ball as a guide, shoot the 14 and try and run into the 10. Looks like he's going to take the 11 now, not wanting to mess around with it.
11 or
Very
12
makeable
to the
shot
side
here.
and push the 11 closer to the corner pocket. Nope, playing there. There you go.
Gets all the way over for that 15 next, maybe the 13. Kobe's been hilarious on the microphone, cracking me up all week. I think that 13 passes the 12.
Does it?
I think so.
You can go ahead and take care of that 15. Yeah.
Leaving yourself a little more blue than you'd like there.
Right. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting wild over here on the tables.
What happened?
They knocked their phone holder camera the tripod, they didn't get the leg snapped all the way in. And,
oh, man.
And they're cleaning the table off.
And it's down.
They're spilling, they're alcohol abusing over there.
Yeah.
They got a spilt beer. Hung that 10 ball right there in the corner. You should be able to bank that 3.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much of a choice there, is there?
No. I think he's got enough angle, though, that he can play and get that cue ball out of there and come up to play the 6.
Well, I know from good authority that Jeff's favorite player
he rolled that in on top of that.
Wow,
great shot.
Nice one. Never mind, Todd's the Tony Chohan fan. Jeff's a John Schmidt fan. I was lying. I was going to say he's going to Chohan this bank right in. Honk playing games out there in the chat room. Never mind Hank.
Yep.
He's going to have to bank another one here. Just going to squat that cue ball right there, setting up a straight one.
Drilling that in the side pocket.
Making it look easy. That's a huge shot right there, man.
Yes,
Jeff holding it down for his team. It's going to get these guys to 9-9.
Molly trolling the hall here, trying to get a Scotch doubles mini going.
Well, trying to bully people into playing her. She is hilarious. don't know if you've heard Molly do any commentating, but she's about as funny as they get.
Have not heard her commentate. Watched her play.
Oh, get in there. Get in there.
And rattled it.
Man, 2 banks to get there. And
Gosh,
can't quite
2 great
close.
shots.
Excellent try there by Jeff.
He rolled the one in top of the other one. It wasn't a bank, but he did bank the next one.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're right. That brings Scott Zurich back to the table.
And those back
Pressure's
cuts are
on.
the toughest, you know. Anytime you start back cutting, it is so easy to overcut one.
Oh, yeah. It's what? It's 10-8? Okay, thank you so much. All right, 10-8 here.
Yeah, we missed one.
They're on the hill. Oh, my gosh.
They made sure they get on us when we missed one.
So that was to close it out. Man, huge. Or no, that was to get 10-9.
Yes, that was to catch one up.
Whew, I don't like this shot.
All right. Get gutsy and just try to roll that 13 in the side and try to park that cue ball about that last diamond down.
Wow.
If you pull it off, you're a hero.
Boy, that cue ball is going right at that 8.
It
Just dead on
definitely
it.
is. And you could draw it off of it, but that doesn't do you any good because you're on the wrong side. You have to pay a bank. So
Well, but would you rather have the bank or would you rather risk making that 8 ball? You can try and play, low
I think
inside.
you can, I don't know. I would.
Penny number 118.
Well, we're gonna maybe find out here in just a sec.
Manny Estrada, Tia Burnett, table 58.
Deep as it is, if you can just catch that rail anywhere, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Table 62.
Yeah, that's tricky.
It is dang tricky.
Flores, Fondre Robertson, table 67.
Kinda
Table 68, Dyson,
Drag it
Shane
and let it
Dunkley,
roll forward, maybe.
Shane Dunkley and Dyson, table 68.
So that's something that I definitely see when I was watching the pros play here. They play that drag draw where it's
Right.
draw, but then it catches and barely rolls forward. And I think that might be the shot here. It's still hard to get that back cut on the 13. I know it's just a cut, but it
Right.
feels like a more extreme cut.
Yeah.
Taking a good long look. Scott Zurich
Yeah.
trying to close this thing out.
Critical. This one's for the out.
Yes, it is for
Okay.
all the marbles.
Call in the side pocket. Wow.
Making contact with the 14. Does he get there? Wow. Holy cow.
He's got a
Drills
shot.
right into it. Yeah.
He's got a shot. And he can be anywhere on the table and make that 8-ball.
Yep. Well, you guys in the chat room, you talk about whatever you want, whatever game you like, but you lay off one pocket players, I tell you what. You're talking to one right now.
That's right.
And I say I'm a wannabe one pocket player, but boy, do I love this game. It's a good one.
Yep.
One pocket's just 8-ball for the 9-footer. If you like bar box 8-ball, you should love one pocket. This is for the match.
No, he rattles it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is going to bring it to 10-9.
10-9. Man,
course,
good
I didn't
fellas at
count
the
it,
tables.
But I'm
Gets
pretty
to
sure he's got
10-10.
this.
I know who
Yeah,
the
he's got
rivalry is
that.
going to be. Trying to force a
Yeah.
Carlin Kidder and Lonnie Payne
10-9.
rivalry. I guarantee that's going
And
to be
good
the
fellas
lineup.
would love to get Hill right now.
Yeah, we got to go to the other table. Maybe they'll set that table up on this table so we have a better angle. Just move those balls over here.
There you go.
Guys.
Can we do that, guys?
Yeah.
I bet they ain't going to agree to it.
Take a good picture.
That's right. We'll tell you where to put it.
And in typical Western BCA fashion, we're not waiting for nothing. Lonnie Payne is racking them
Gotta
up.
get going.
Lonnie to break, huge advantage there. So either one of these games, won by Payne +2, is going to be a win for them. Goodfellas can pull it both off. They got the upset.
That's what people like to see is those matches go the full distance.
Yes, indeed.
They don't, but we do.
Yeah. We want to get our money's worth. Our free money's worth.
That's right. All you gotta do is hit a like button, share us. We love it. Helps the stream move along.
Yes, indeed. All right. Both the Paynes at the table, both with a chance to close this thing out. Troy on the far table that we're watching here. Lonnie racking up on table 9.
Trying to figure out what he's gonna do here. He's trying to.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Man, oh man. I think I like playing off the 10 ball, and I like playing the 15 to make the 3 and force the hard shot in the 8 or the jump. I just maybe that 15 goes by the 3, but I don't know.
Sure doesn't look like it from here.
For those of you guys that like strategy, but they don't know or don't like the defensive nature of one pocket, check out Assassin. Assassin's the coolest new game that I've learned about. I learned about it at Derby City Classic, and it's pretty awesome. You have to make a ball every single time or you lose a life, and no matter what, the next person shoots every shot. So your goal is to make a ball and get safe. And it's really tough because you're constantly shooting really difficult shots, and yeah, it's very, very difficult. I know. Sorry, we're on the bad camera right now. We'll keep you posted on what's going on there on table 10. We're going back to table 9, and this is Carlin Kidder with a wide open table. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. All right, so he must have either made one on the break and then given up the table. I missed what happened.
Yep, sorry, we're watching table 10 there. He's really studying this, trying to get a good hit.
Oh no, didn't get there. Man, nice try. That's a hard one to know what to do with.
Right.
So ball in hand over there for Goodfellas. Goodfellas both at the table here. Got to win both these games to go on. In the hands of reigning world champion Carlin Kidder. He's banked a lot of balls today.
He has.
Banking this 11. Making it look.
Oh,
I thought he drilled it. Spoke too soon.
Look good.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you want to hurry up, finish your table, and let the pressure be on the other guy.
Wow, with ball in hand, he's trying this 15 ball. Gotta hope it goes.
Well, I think he was trying to draw back into that 11
play safe
to
just
play
in case.
safe.
He can see that ball.
He can see a lot of that ball.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if he can get anything on it to keep it from going to the side pocket.
Troy Payne with a chance to close this thing out. Letting Lonnie shoot first. I would be doing the same, man. If there's ever anybody waiting, I'm gonna let them go every single time. And the tables have turned. The Paynes are at the table.
Yep. It's back in their hands. On the 8 ball here. Let's call him the corner up
for
corner.
the match. See Lonnie taking a little break, waiting to
Yep.
watch Troy. We're going to go over
Staying
here.
out of the way. Doesn't want to distract him any.
Watch that upper right-hand corner pocket. I guess just the high corner pocket there. 8-ball rolling. Oh,
Nope,
barely missing
off
that
the-
ball. Nice try. Holy cow.
Kept the
All
cue
right.
ball out of the pocket.
So Payne's only got to win one. Goodfellas got to pull down both of these.
Falls up.
And the pressure
Open
is
table.
on. Now the tables have turned again. Both the Goodfellas back at the table. We got action here in Lincoln City, Oregon.
Get to work.
This is the 2022 Western BCA Championship. This is Platinum Team Division. Loser ends up 7th, 8th. Winner moves on to try and
Looks
get
like
a swing
he's
at the championship.
Looking at a bank. Nope, he's playing a safety.
Man,
Looks like a fairly good one.
to be confident enough to get behind that ball like that,
Because, yeah, that 4 could have easily pushed that out to where he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
a shot on that 6 ball. He might have a combo here on that 410. Is that wired? Or 4-2?
that's an awful lot of distance for wired for me.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see what Lonnie thinks.
But, I mean, what do you play for a safety on that? Because if you kick, you got to punch it pretty good and make sure something gets to a rail.
I kind of like the safety here. The 15-11 still looks locked up over there.
That's true.
If you play off the 4, it goes into the 2, so you kind of know where it stops, and you can probably get on the backside of the 4 ball. You may
So
sell the
just
12, but the 12 isn't a solution.
Skim the 4 here. Yep. Oh,
Wow.
There you go.
Nice execution. Unfortunately, sells out the 13 ball, but ties
Yeah.
up another ball. The 14 is still tied up.
Yep. He's got a breakout ball for that 4 if he gets onto it.
Tables turn again, and the Goodfellas at the table.
Asking us to switch tables.
Yeah. Well, he is 3 balls away. I mean, if
it's
he
a
makes
little
this
bright.
and rolls
Yeah,
forward,
let's-
drills it.
Great shot.
Wow. This is to make
Yep.
it hill. And then this is the hill match. Carlin, looks like this ball goes.
Yep.
So popping off this 11.
Good shot there.
Nice little shot.
All right, he's
try
getting
and-
ready to shoot on 9.
Wow.
Nice shot.
To stay
Nice
alive.
shot.
Whoa, overruns it a little bit,
Overruns
leaving
it, but he
himself
should
a
be all
back
right
cut.
on that 8 ball.
Yeah, oh yeah. But you just don't want any angle at all.
You don't, because next thing you know, that cue ball's finding a side pocket.
All right. Carlin leaving.
Get it done.
Ooh, some kind of angle, a little angle
right.
there. 8 ball forcing the hill match here.
Okay, he did
Drills
his job.
it. All right, good fellas. It's 10-10. We got action here. Woo.
Now it's down to 1 game.
Whoops. Other table.
It's on the
Get
other
to the
table.
other table. There they are. Wowzers. Carlin Kidder, reigning world champion of the gold division. Got to break that 14 ball out.
Do something with it.
I don't
It
think
looks
he's got the angle to get there.
It looks like he's looking at banking it.
14 ball bank.
Yep, he just called the bank. Now it's just making sure that cue ball comes back out so he can play that 12 ball. There's that 10
Man.
ball,
12 ball out there.
12 ball.
Oh,
He's been making some great banks.
he's jacked up.
He's got a little funnel
He's
there.
got to spike this bank, drawn back. Oh,
Ooh,
man,
he
just got a
crossed over
little
on
too
him.
much of it. Yep.
What? I mean,
Wow.
it's not a gimme here.
And everything falls on the shoulders of Lonnie Payne.
You got that 1 ball tied up.
Gotta hope Lonnie's got plenty of warm-up time on these tables. Hope he's really been able to put some time in
Right.
getting ready for this match. This is a big one.
Does he roll the 3 into the side pocket to get on the 1 ball, or does he go ahead and take the 2 ball down here? I don't think he can see the 6 clean, can he? Maybe he can.
Oh, he's got the 6 clean.
Okay.
Elaine
And I mean, as long as he's dealing with something down table, he's pretty safe.
Right. Yeah.
Carlin could, I mean, miracle cut the 14, but
Looks like he's working on the 2 ball.
2 or the 4. That, oh my gosh.
Oh, he safetied him, and
Well,
looks
and
like
like
he
we
got
said,
it away.
that's-
Pretty good safety there.
This is how the last couple games have gone for Carlin. He's had that
Yeah.
one ball on the table. I guess he's got 2 here. Pretty fortunate not leaking out that 12 ball also.
Yep. Try to figure out a shot here. Take his time.
Well, if there's 2 players either of these teams want at the table, it's definitely Lonnie Payne and Carlin Kidder.
Well, that's why you put him in your anchor spot.
Yes, indeed. I've just seen the way that Carlin handles pressure. I haven't seen Lonnie play as much,
Right.
but yeah, Carlin definitely plays well. And you can tell that Lonnie is the team leader here.
Nice.
Trying to catch the backside of this 14.
Yep.
Maybe trying to make the 1, it looks like.
Is he going to try to make the 1, or is he going to try to kind of push them both up to the rail together?
I do not know. Man, just everything wide open for Lonnie right now.
Yeah.
Tough action here.
He can figure out how to tie that 1 back up to the 14 or something.
Carlin jacked up. Not calling anything, I don't think so. I think he's going to be trying to make the 1.
That's
no.
not what he
Leaks
wanted.
into that corner
That
pocket.
is not what he wanted.
That is exactly what Lonnie Payne needs. Ball in hand
Yep.
here. 6 balls away from pulling this down. Hoo-da-lally.
It just got real.
Yes, it did. I think the 3 balls might keep. Yeah, it's tough because you want something easy for your last ball, but those extremity balls are pretty makeable from anywhere.
Right.
I think I might play the 4-3-6-1-2. Stop off the 4 in the lower left, 3 in the upper left, 6 in the upper left. Down for the 1 ball, and then 2 ball to drift down to play the 8 in the side.
Well, here we go.
Starting with the 3 ball.
See if your plan comes together here.
Again, Lonnie Payne playing with the Payne Custom Cue. These guys out of Yakima, Washington, the Payne +2s. Yeah. You out of here? Hey, nice tournament, man. Good to see you. There is going to be one more match after this, 9:30 match coming up. Lonnie taking a look here. And like the 2 ball on the side drifting down. Hard to not overhit this ball. Wow.
Great shot.
The touch there is beautiful. Excellent shot. 1 to the 6. Maybe not. Maybe 1 to the 4.
1 to the 4 and roll around to the 6.
4 to the 6 is probably easier than the 6 to the 4. Really is just what they're comfortable with.
Yep.
A little bit of a reach here, but he plays with that real long bridge, kind of upright. And I think that's
He's going 6 first.
got pretty straight here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
man.
a touch of angle, so.
That 6 is more off the rail than you think.
Is it? Okay.
Especially with this carbon fiber, I have
Oh.
an easy time scratching on this.
Really?
You hit high and it catches that rail and just transfers, I mean,
Oh,
straight in
drives
there.
it right down there, huh?
But he's taking a look at it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. 3 balls away. Man. Yeah, tough call here.
Yeah.
Drawn out of there. Not taking any chances. Oh my gosh.
Man, he can definitely see that 12 ball.
Man, oh man. Tough action. Barely rattling that ball. I mean, I like what he did playing secondary safe, trying to get over there. Didn't really leave
Right.
himself a whole lot on the 4. But he was straight. He had to force some kind of
Yep.
angle there, and that's tough. Carlin Kidder going up table. I mean, you can't play safe here on the 6 or 4.
No.
You got to go.
I think that 14 clears a 4. I think it's got a pocket now.
Yeah. I think Carlin's going to play the 12 ball in the lower right-hand corner. I think he's going to play inside English to come off the side rail head. Nope, he's lining up draw. Snapping this one. I can't tell if he's got the room to cut it in the upper right-hand corner. Doesn't.
No.
Oh my gosh. Tough action there. And again, he had a hard shot there on the 14. I'm not sure what he was going to do there. Lonnie Payne, 3 shots away from winning this match. Pressure's on. Everybody watching. Whole team counting on you. 10-10 here. Western BCA Championship. Thanks for tuning in to Bad Boys TV. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yep, come check us out. We're going to be here all weekend. Second to last match of the
playing the 4
night.
ball this time first, looks like.
This is Lonnie Payne trying to seal this thing out. Man.
Taking a second, just walking around the table, looking at it again.
And just nothing coming easy here. I mean, the 4 ball, what, you're going to draw from a table away and try and get past the 8-14. The 6, I mean, scared of running into there. I like taking the 4 first, but he does look pretty straight. Really long bridge, quarter of a table bridge.
No.
Oh my gosh. Gets there, gets perfect shape on that 6 ball, barely missing that ball. Carlin Kidder got his work cut out for him.
Take that 14 to the side and go to the top rail and back down. He's kind of got the 14 ball, or the 6 ball there to hold him up.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to punch and go head rail and then around the 4 on this bottom side.
Okay. Yep. Great call.
Wow. Man,
Great
what an
call.
awesome shot, man. For the cash, Carlin Kidder coming with a big one there. 12 ball. Probably going to play the 8 in the side pocket next. No, he looks like he wants to roll it. I don't blame him.
Kind of hard to hold it down for
Leaves
the side
himself
pocket
steep.
from there.
Wants to be as straight as possible. Steep on this 8 ball. Pressure still on. Lonnie just dying to get back to the table. Carlin Kidder to seal this one out. After being down, what was it, 10-8?
Yes.
I think so.
And it's
Drills it. Wow,
man.
big shot there for Colin
What a-
Kidder. What a match there for Payne's +2 with good Fellaz. Incredible match here on Bad Boys TV. Tom, thank you so much for joining me here in the booth.
Anytime.
Tom and Summerfield here with Bad Boys TV, brought to you by Legends Billiard Room, Ox Billiards up in Seattle, Savage Billiard Apparel, Side Pocket, Rose City Billiard Club, Rackham Billiards, CSI, Players Sports Bar and Grill in Everett and Kennewick, Washington, Players Club Limited, Western BCA, Railbirds Productions, Littman Lights, Cheap Cues, and the Billiard Shop. This is Summerfield and Tom with Bad Boys TV coming to you live, man. Stick with us. We got one more match coming up at 9:30. We'll let you know as soon as we go live. You hit that subscribe button. It's going to ding every single time.
Tune back
to you.
in.
Yeah. Love you, Mom. Thanks for tuning in out there. Love to everybody out there. We appreciate all the support. Thanks for the cash donations in the chat room, and we'll see y'all again real soon. Cheers.
Hey, Boss Mustang. I'm a Mustang guy.
Yeah? Nice.
Oh, yeah. Got 3 of them.
Ooh.
One of them's wrecked.
All right. See you soon.